afternoon to Lata madam. Thank you for accepting our invitation. Sajida, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hello,
Shall
good
we
afternoon.
start, ma'am?
Yeah, please, kindly, ma.
Yes, ma'am.
A very good afternoon to one and all present here. I take this opportunity to welcome the gathering on this special occasion on the investiture ceremony.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
A very good afternoon to one and all present here. I take this opportunity to welcome the gathering on this special occasion of the investiture ceremony. I quote, wisdom is knowing what to do next. Skill is knowing how to do it. And virtue is doing it. All put together makes a successful leader. The investiture ceremony is a solemn occasion where all the elected members are prepared to don the mantle of leadership and discharge the responsibilities entrusted upon them. It is an honor to address everyone gathered here for the investiture ceremony of the Student Majlis of 2021-22 afternoon session of Justice Bashir Ahmad Syed College for Women. Thank you all for joining us on this beautiful and inspiring day. Now, we shall begin the ceremony by seeking the blessings of the Almighty. I request Miss Aisha Jumana to recite a verse from the Holy Quran.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. سورة الفاتحة. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا Translation. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Of the world, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful. Master of the day of judgment, you alone we worship and you alone we ask for help. Guide us to the straight path, the path of those upon whom you have bestowed favor, not of those who are gone astray. Ameen. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.
Thank you, Miss Aisha. Now, I call upon Miss Sajita Fatima, the President of the afternoon session, to welcome the gathering and to introduce the guest of the gathering.
Good afternoon to everyone present here. Leadership is not a title. It is an ability to lift people, to transmit their visions to reality, and to make more leaders. A warm greetings to one and all present here. It is indeed a great pleasure to welcome our Principal, Dr. Mrs. Shanaz Ahmed, our Vice Principal, Dr. Mrs. Firdos Jahan, heads of the departments, Majlis coordinators, and our diligent teachers and my fellow students for the investiture ceremony of the Student Majlis 2021 to 2022. It's indeed a great pleasure to welcome our guest of honor, Mrs. Lata Srinivasan, Consulting Senior Editor, Media and OTT, our Principal, Dr. Mrs. Shanaz Ahmed, our Vice Principal, Dr. Mrs. Firdos Jahan, all the heads of the departments, Student Majlis coordinators, and our staff members, and my dear friends. I welcome you all once again. I take it an immense pleasure to introduce our guest for the Investiture Ceremony 2021 to 2022. Mrs. Lata Srinivasan, Consulting Senior, formerly the Times of India, and she has specialized in Indian film industry. But her journalism also extends to the coverage of important national news. She is considered as one of the leading entertainment journalists in India and has been declared the best entertainment journalist in South India by the leading media houses. She strongly believes that women empowerment is the need for the hour and has spoken on this numerous occasions at various forums. The need to provide underprivileged women education, skills, and employment opportunities is something she is constantly addressing and working on with her friends in the NGO sector. Last but not least, she is also a breast cancer survivor and does not share in society to increase awareness about breast cancer. She has spoken numerous women's college and has been conferred awards with same. On the personal front, she is an avid traveler who loves to experience different culture and meet new people to share experiences and learn from them. And her motto in life is to change is the only constant. We are happy to have you, ma'am. Ma'am? Ma'am, you have muted your mic, it seems, ma'am.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, yes.
Good afternoon. Firstly, I would like to thank the principal, Dr. Mr. Shanaz Ahmed, and of course, the secretary and correspondent, Mr. Fazur Rahman Saeed, for inviting me and the students of SIT College for this Majlis Investiture Ceremony. I'm very honored, firstly, to be invited and to speak to the students. I think college is a wonderful time in our lives, and I loved every moment that I was in college. And it's great to see young women today, eager now with the pandemic. We're all going online, but even with that, there's a lot of enthusiasm. And I think it's fantastic that all you young ladies are out there getting motivated to work hard on this. The few things that I would like to say from my personal journey is, firstly, believe in yourself. Believe that you can do anything that you want to achieve, and you will achieve it. Focus on, certain goals, especially when it comes to career or your personal life. Focus on that, and you will achieve it. Dream. Always dream. Dream big, because it's important to dream. You need to let your imagination run wild. And as young women, please support, encourage, and motivate other young women, and also be an inspiration for other young women, because you are the future of tomorrow. You're going to be the leaders of tomorrow. You're going to be the change in society. And I think, you're all getting ready for that, especially by taking part in such events and by being leaders in college. And I think you're going to do very well in life. So once again, thank you so much for inviting me. And it's a pleasure to be here and to speak to you all and be part of this occasion. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for these wonderful and thought-provoking words. I now request our respected Madam Principal, Dr. Mrs. Shanaz Ahmed, to introduce the President of the afternoon session 2021-22 and to share a few words with the gathering.
Yeah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The chief guest of the day, Ms. Lata Srinivasan, the Vice Principal, Dr. Firdaus Jahan, the Majlis coordinators, Ms. Sundari, Ms. Sajida, Ms. Dr. Shakira, and Ms. Judy, and all my dear students, Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening. It is a pleasure to introduce to you the students' president for the year 21-22 is being elected by you, and it is Shajida Fatima from the Department of Microbiology, and of course she may introduce the other members to you, and I really wish all the Majlis members best wishes and good luck. And of course this year is yet another pandemic year only. We are not completely come back to normal, So I think you may have challenging time, but still I'm very happy to place and record that last year also in the pandemic, in spite of pandemic, you students really did all activising anything by using the virtual platform. I think you may continue to do, and I hope and pray for the situation to improve and come back to normal so that we will have all fun time, everything. And of course, without compromising to your studies, kindly take up all the activities and do your best. And with this, I wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for the encouraging words. We
Shepard.
The Justice Bashir Ahmed Sayed College for Women is an institute renowned for enriching and motivating the student body to reach great heights in all aspects of life. In order to touch the heart and to better The Justice Bashir Ahmed Sayed College for Women is an institute renowned for enriching and motivating the student body to reach. The Justice Bashir Ahmed Sayed College for Women is an institute renowned for enriching and motivating the student body to reach great heights in all aspects of life. In order to touch the heart and to better know and understand the student wishes and opinions, JBS College has an effective set of student leaders who represent the collective student community. These representatives are called as the Student Majlis. Majlis is an Urdu word meaning the council. It is an association which organizes collegiate and intercollegiate events. It encourages the students to participate in various cultural and literary events. It benefits the students at developing their intellectual and physical capacity by conducting several functions during this academic year in consultation with and under the guidance of the principal. The aim of the student Majlis is to promote the student activities and develop a sense of loyalty, self-expression, responsibility, and a self-discipline in students.
now it's time for the induction of the Majlis Secretaries.
The main Majlis has 7 newly elected office bearers: the President, the Vice President, the Treasurer, the Cultural Secretary, Military and Debate Secretary, the General Secretary, and the Joint Secretary. The role of the President is to oversee the planning, these events and functions of the college under the capable guidance of. She is also vital for presiding over the Student Majlis meeting one involved to ensure a smooth functioning of the college activities. The President of the Afghan session for the year 2021 to 2022 is Shajida Fatima from the Department of BSc Microbiology. The role of the Vice President is to note down the minutes of meeting, which will be included in the annual report of the college. She will keep a record and document of all the meetings conducted by the Student Majlis. She will also preside over the Student Majlis meetings in case of President's absence. The Vice President of the afternoon session for the year 2021 to 2022 is Ms. Justina Florence from the Department of BA Corporate Economics. The role of the treasurer is to judicially manage and expend the financial budget of the student Majlis. She is also responsible for ensuring all the revenues and payments of all the financial obligations. She is entrusted with safeguarding the college club accounts. The treasurer of the afternoon session for the year 2021 to 2022 is Ms. Aisha Jumana from the Department of Bachelor of Business Administration. The role of the cultural secretary is to plan and organize various cultural events and activities of the college. She is entrusted in showcasing the diverse cultural talents and the capabilities of the community through the cultural events of the college. She also oversees and hosts the participants of the student community. The Cultural Secretary of the afternoon session for the year 2021 to 2022 is Ms. Kavya Raman from the Department of Information System and Management. The role of Literary and Debate Secretary is to coordinate with all the language clubs to host the various literary events, workshops, and debate competitions. She is a backbone for all the events conducted at Majlis, and she supplies entertaining scripts for all the student Majlis events. The Literary and Debate Secretary for the afternoon session of the year 2021 to 2022 is Ms. Adila from the Department of BCom General. The role of the General Secretary is to facilitate the execution of student Majlis activities. She arranges meetings, note on the reports of all the college activities for the annual report, and ensures smooth functioning of the student Majlis. She will preside over the student Majlis meetings in case of absence of both the president and the vice president. The General Secretary of the afternoon session for the year 2021 to 2022 is Ms. Afrin Jahan from the Department of Mathematics. The role of the Joint Secretary is to coordinate with the external Majlis secretaries and the department secretaries. She also engages in increasing the student community's awareness on the various opportunities available for them in the college. The Joint Secretary of the afternoon session for the year 2021 to 2022 is Ms. Shreya from the Department of Bachelors of Business Administration. The external student Majlis members of the year 2021 to 2022 are Ms. Trupanya, Sports Secretary from the Department of Ecom Corporate Secretaryship, Ms. Roshanara Kavasam, Sports Secretary from the Department of BCA, Ms. Hari Preeti, NCC Secretary from the Department of BSc Mathematics, Ms. Tahura, NCC Secretary from the Department of BA English Literature, Ms. Rihana Begum, NSS Secretary from the Department of BSc Interior Design and Decor, Ms. Saranya, NSS Secretary from the Department of BCA, Ms. Umi Kulsum, Library Secretary from the Department of BCE, Ms. Asra Fatima, Embryo Club Secretary from the Department of Travel and Tourism Management, Ms. Samira Khan Zafrullah, Embryo Club Secretary from the Department of BCA, Ms. Megha, Placement Secretary from the Department of BSc Computer Science, Ms. Nusrat, Placement Secretary from the Department of BCA, Ms. Bhuvaneshwari, Placement Secretary from the Department of BCom Corporate Secretaryship, English Literature.
Now, I would like to call upon our Madam Vice Principal, Dr. Mrs. Firdaus Jahan, to say a few words to the audience.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Good evening to one and all present here. I thank the management and the principal for providing me with an opportunity to address this gathering today. Dear Majlis members, I congratulate you all for having reached this status. You are all lucky for having been selected by the principal and elected by students who believed you for representing them. At this juncture, I urge you to be alert and grab the opportunities available for you and do your best. In order to be successful, plan ahead, work in teams, and cooperate with all the students of the college. Dear students, your ability to conduct and handle events both online and offline during the pandemic exhibits your skills. It shows that you are ready to take up challenges and accomplish them. I can understand how difficult it would be to coordinate with students when they are not present in the campus. Yet, you have started the work that you undertook. I wish you all the best of luck. Work towards bringing laurels to the college through intercollegiate participations. You are the role model for all the other students studying in this esteemed institution. I wish and hope that you all perform with utmost sincerity and dedication the task that your post demands from you. Once again, best of luck, students. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your lovely words. Now it's time for the induction of the department secretaries.
I am Justina Florence, the Vice President of the afternoon session. I now introduce the Department Secretaries of the year 2021 to 2022. Sindhu J. from the Department of BA Corporate Economics. Sai Shweta from BA English Literature. Jay Harani from the Department of BA Travel and Tourism Management. Taufika from BSc Mathematics. Kashifa Sadia V from BSc Statistics. Esther Elizabeth A.B. from BSc Microbiology. Ovia Priya G. from BSc Interior Design and Decor. Amrin Anisha from the Department of BSc Electronics and Communication Science. Aishwarya K. from BSc Computer Science. Vijay Lakshmi S. from PCA. Chitra S. from BCom General. Meenakshi I. from BCom A&F. Shakti from BCom Honors. Ishrat I. from BCom ISM. Pranita from BCom Corporate Secretaryship. And Akshara Janardana from BBA.
Now, I would like to call upon Ms. Afrin Jahan, our General Secretary, to deliver the oath of thanks. To express gratitude is gracious and honorable. To enact gratitude is generous and noble. But to live with gratitude ever in our hearts is to touch heaven. I'm extremely overwhelmed to get this opportunity to thank you all on this auspicious occasion of the Investiture Ceremony of our elite college. Respected Chief Guest, Madam Principal, Vice Principal, Heads of Departments, Student Majlis Coordinators, our diligent teachers, Student Majlis Secretaries, Department Secretaries, and my dear friends, it is my privilege to propose a word of thanks and the contribution of those who have worked hard to make this day memorable. First and foremost, I thank the how much we have been inspired by her. Thank you, ma'am, for ensuring your presence and igniting the wings of leadership in our student majlis. I thank our dynamic principal, Dr. Mrs. Shahna Ahmed, and our passionate vice principal, Dr. Mrs. Firdaus Jahan, for their constant support and encouragement. I also thank our administrative officer, Mrs. Mathina Fesi, for being our backbone. I am also really grateful for our student majlis coordinators for their guidance and support in conducting this event. I extend my appreciation and thankfulness from the bottom of my heart to all the heads of departments, teaching and non-teaching faculty for their remarkable presence, constant direction and assistance.
Words cannot describe how fortunate we are to be backed by such teachers. I also thank the technical team and Mrs. Anis Fatima Faisal, Assistant Professor from the Department of English, for the forenoon session who brought us together in this program. Last but not the least, I thank all the students of JBA College for Women. All leaders of the Student Majlis 2021 to 2022 stand here in representing your faith, strive to serve you and our institution to their best capabilities. All the secretaries whom we have witnessed today receiving honors will grow up to be the responsible citizens of tomorrow. Let the world be proud of you because you were born to lead the world. Once again, thank you all for your presence and time for making this day a grand success.
Thank you, Ms. Afrin Jahan. As we now come to the end of our day, on behalf of everyone gathered here, I would like to wish the student leaders for the year 2021-22 the best of luck and to have a great year ahead. I now kindly request everyone to rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you, everyone. All the audience may now leave the meet.
जन